This is so like my childhood right now. God. Why? Justice. Oh my god. Just winning once is like, oh my god. Takes so much out of me. It's so hard. Like trying to keep up with her. It's like, wow, you know? It's just really hard. It's like going in the ring with Mike Tyson and actually winning once, you know? Like, what? Did I actually win? That's what it's like. I got greedy. Any plans for today? Wait, did you stream today? Isn't today a streaming day for you, Ian? Ah, okay. Yeah, I got out of school early because we didn't have to do we didn't have to go to class today because we can take our midterm. We can take our midterm at home, so I got to stay home. I still have to go to school for math, but my other class I didn't have to go because she gave us the day off. And it was stupid. I was so dumb because I actually still went to the class. And she's like, oh yeah, today, you know, you don't have to like be here. I was like, oh. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. course I don't have to be here. This is not even my playlist. It was just playing random music, eh? That's weird, cause oh, that's weird. Why am I... Interesting.
Round 1. Fight.
Get off of me. Why does she have a move like that? Come on. You now changing clocks? You've been changing clocks. It's so weird you guys are now changing clocks. I'm not gonna lie, that felt pretty good. Ooh, いいね。気持ち悪いね。気持ちいい。気持ち悪い。気持ちいいね。気持ちいい。気持ちいい。 Kimochi. See, I want to say kimochi warui, but kimochi ne. I feel bad. Well, why I feel bad about winning? Shit. God damn it. It's not even like about the winning. It's just like, yeah, winning is like the fruits of my labor, but it's just, oh my god, it's just, it's like when you, I guess it is the winning, but it's just when you actually like, oh my god, someone's been kicking your ass all the fucking time, and it's just like so many things that I have to look out for, like, you know, it's just so many things I'm being thrown at me, and it's just, you know, it's just the chances of her winning is high, like really high. The chances of me winning, very low. So like that one win I can get is you know, it's the best thing since sliced bread, you know? It's the best thing since 1773, you know? Yeah, it's like, it's better than, yeah, it's better than that. I think I earned all my wins against her. I think I'm pressing X too fast. Of course, it's a regular throw. I mean, low, yeah. Yeah, that was clip worthy. I'm hungry. God, please stop kicking my ass. How you say I'm hungry in Japanese? Onaka suita, something like that. Yeah, onaka suita. You guys wouldn't know, so it doesn't matter. I could be saying anything. Yeah, this is how you say I'm hungry in Japanese. Bakagaijin. Watashi wa bakagaijin. That's how you say I'm hungry. No. Could eat something. I would heat something up right now and eat it, but I don't like to eat on stream. Hearing this music, this song reminds me of Metal, not Metal Slug. I mean Maple Story. Like when you ride the boat going to the other like universe. Well, not universe, like the other world. Kind of want to replay Maple Story. Kind of sucks because I lost my characters, dog, and my characters had like mad ore and stuff on it. It had like, the flowers. Oh man, I mean that wasn't like really nothing, but like. It was back then. It was fun. Like I mostly went on Maple Story to shitpost because like leveling up in that game was hard. Like if you didn't buy XP boosts, it was hard. I don't know if I like these likes now. It's gonna be like Reddit now. If anything, this makes it even worse. God. Primary. Baka Naihonjin, what are you doing to the website? Kawaii ne. No. Alright, I want to change stages after this one. Oh, frick. What I said I was gonna do if she starts doing that again? Fuck. Oh yeah, I remember. Damn it. I was so busy trying to figure out what I was supposed to do that I got killed. No. Moving is hard work. I just want to stand still. Oh, I know I can heat up an egg roll. Yeah, I can heat up the egg roll and I can eat that. Ha! Why did it have to be against the wall?
Final round. Fight.
Oh, she's going to kick my ass. Kick my ass. Oh god, please. Yamete kudasai. Kudasai yamete. I was like, should I finish it or should I not finish it? That's why I dropped it. For once I dropped it because I was actually deciding which version I should do and I took way too long. Yamate. Oh yeah, I went to change stage. Yamate Recruiter Sai. At least we're not getting more crashes, because I can't deal with these Tekken crashes. It's cold today. So cold. Guy. Ah, shit. Haha. Man, these guys don't suck. Wait, I didn't realize I lost that last round. Oh, that was such a close clutch, too. You thought you couldn't do that on me? No, I've been hit by that damn move too many times. Too many times. I've been hit by that shit too many times, man. I almost didn't catch it because you haven't done that to me in a while. Almost didn't catch it. I was like, oh wait, no. So I almost got screwed. Alright. Yeah, that's the move I was like, I'm about to start doing. Oh, man. Something when y'all start standing up. Please. I was doing that because I was like, I pressed the button, but somehow it didn't connect. Cause my brain was like, press the button. I want you to press the button. No, my body was like, yes, press the button. Oh my god. But my mind was telling me no. But my body wanted that button. Oh wait, is it against the rules to talk about or sing any R. Kelly songs? I don't want to offend anyone in the chat. I am totally sorry for bringing up. I won't even say his name because I don't want anybody to be triggered. But I am sorry I brought Mr. Guy up. I know. It's really hard because like when do you separate like the artist from the person? It's like for the most part I'm always like, you know, that's what I do, you know. I don't really like knowing about the artist or especially if you make music. I don't really want to know anything about you. I don't want to know your birthday. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know nothing about you. Like the less I know, the better it is for me. Fuck, that was a regular throw and I pressed it. The less I know about you, the better. Like I never understood why everybody wants to know everything about these people. Cause like once I start, like if I know too much about you and then you like, you know, you got like different, like you did something to someone, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about, you know? Like I just want to listen to the song, you know? And it sucks because to the point where it's just, if someone did something bad, do you stop listening to their music? Like if they did something morally wrong, you know? Do you stop listening to their music? Or like watching their movies that they're in? Like where do you draw the line, you know? Like, and I normally tell people, you know, just separate it from the, you know. But there's some times where it's just, I think when it's closer to you, then you're like, yeah, I can see what you mean. I always say like, you know, it sucks, but you could still learn from them. You know, I don't know. It's a hard position to even think about. See, that's why I like to mind my business. Unless it's like in the news, like, you know. I don't want to know nothing. Like that's why I haven't watched like that Michael Jackson stuff. Cause I want to listen to Michael Jackson's songs, you know. Jeez, I want to listen to music, and cause the thing that sucks about that is like, what about you listening to it and bumping to it, and then you know you really like that song, you play it for your wedding, everything, blah bada ba, bada bing, bada boom. Next thing you know, the guy's a sex offender, you know? Next thing you know, he has a cult. Next thing you know, he hid a few bodies in the sea, you know, in the Hudson River. Like, you know, I don't really want to know all of that. I'd rather just keep to myself and not know anything about that. But when it's like brought to my eyes, I'm like, oh my god, now I gotta like decide whether I'm gonna listen to your music. And it's like, if I listened to your music for 5 years, and for 5 years we were doing that, I was kind of like supporting you in terms of doing that. So like, I guess like now that I know I shouldn't support you, right? So yeah, I can understand that. So like now that I know, I'm not ignorant anymore. So now it's prime time to decide, because before I was ignorant, which I was like being ignorant because I didn't want to know. But now it's like, oh man, I gotta make a tough decision. Do I like take you off of my playlist, or do I still listen to you? But I've been listening to you for 5 years, like, you know, I was kind of like, I don't know. It's all, I don't really like, I don't want to like even want to talk about it, like, or think about it, because I'm like, damn, I like this song, or I like this artist, or whatever. It's just, it's mad annoying, you know? Like, oh my god, can't people just like be good? Gee, y'all gotta do some crazy stuff? Like, come on, son. And it's like, do you automatically just like take away everything from them? I mean, their music is still good. It was like revolutionary and all that other bull crap. Like, do you just take away all their like awards and stuff, or do they get to keep their? I think they should keep their awards, but like anything else is like, eh. I mean, it depends on like the company, you know. I mean, depending on how bad it was, maybe they should lose their job. I've not always been for one for people losing their jobs or just like saying some tweet or saying something stupid, you know. But I don't know. I just don't like the idea. That's why I like to mind my own business. Like when it comes to like celebrities and like especially like things that I interact with, like music and video games and movies. Cause like if I find out that y'all did some grimy stuff, I'm like, damn man. That's all I'm thinking about when I'm trying to listen to the song and get inspired. Or watching a movie. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to see this clown. You know? Or I don't want to support this game company because of what they're doing, you know? It's been, recently it's been getting that way because, I'm being hit by it all at once. With video games, with Epic Games. Then there's a band I like, Diane Wood. They got some controversy going on right now. And I don't really like this guy. I didn't even know about him before, but like, well, I guess like for me it's more of a, I guess like for me it's also like with that Jesse Smollett case going on right now. Like that's been pissing me off like really bad. Like for him it's like, yeah, cancel this guy. He doesn't deserve to have any money, you know? He doesn't deserve to be anywhere, you know? And that sucks. And it doesn't suck for him. It sucks. It sucks that he's off. So like make his life hella bad. And that's one thing I've learned. Like if you done something bad, karma gonna get your ass. So like just don't do anything stupid, you know, or like really bad. I always believe in karma because if I don't believe in karma, then I would have to like, I'd probably not be here streaming for you guys right now. I think I'd probably be in like solitary right now, you know, just in a cell by myself. Wow, look at that. Look at that! So I'm not really religious, but I believe in karma. I strongly believe in karma, man. I strongly believe in karma. Like, I think, and if it doesn't get you, in this world, bad guys can win. Bad guys can win. But I always think of it, if the karma didn't get you, it's gonna get your family. It's gonna get your generate. It's gonna get somebody. It may not get you. It might not have to affect you, but it's gonna affect the people around you. So that's how I like to think about things, you know? So yeah. So like with the Jesse Smollett case going on right now. Yeah, the guy got off. Yeah, he got off. But nobody wants him around, you know? Like, nobody wants him in their show right now. Like, they might be like, yeah, we support, but like, the ratings are dropping. Everyone's just like, we don't want this guy. Get rid of this guy. So yeah. But for me, it's mostly like YouTubers that like, it really pisses me off when they do something stupid and it's like, oh man, do I still watch your content, you know? So it sucks with YouTubers because, you know, I do like some of their content, but I realize now that don't ever meet your heroes. Like, if you want to meet your role model or like anything, don't. Just don't. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be hella disappointed. You're better like fantasizing what this person is, because once you realize that they're degenerate and everything, it's never the same. And it sucks because a lot of like people, maybe young kids, but like most people, they're like, oh my god, I never believed in that whole like role model stuff. I don't want to be nobody's role model. Fuck you. I don't want to be nobody's role model. But it sucks for people that do like those types of stuff because, like, I've heard so many stories and it's depressing where, like, people go meet an actor, an artist, or, you know, somebody they really looked up to or thought was really cool. And then they get disappointed. They're not disappointed like, you know, like Toby Fox kind of like, whoa, you're like totally different from what I thought you were. Like, you know, like not like that. It's more like, wow, you're an asshole. You know, it's not like, oh yeah, you're just out of it. You're just like really weird, and it's kind of cool. You know, it's like your own personality. I can see why how this game relates to you. But anyways, yeah, it just sucks when you just like you shouldn't really like just blindly, I don't know, look up to people or think of people as good people because you might find out sooner or later that they're degenerate, and it sucks because, you know, it really does, because sometimes you may look up to someone or whatever. I don't look up to nobody, first of all. I really don't, actually. I think I'm too cynical. I'm too much of a cynic. I think the internet has made me too much of a cynic, so yeah, I don't really believe in role models. For the most part, until everyone's guilty in my eyes until I prove you innocent. If Diogenes was a female, I think I'd be Diogenes. Like, honestly, I think I'd be Diogenes at that point. But it just sucks, you know. It's social, and I mean, I guess social media is a good thing because it brings to light all of these things, you know. So people don't really get away with crap as they used to anymore. So it's nice because there's some like real pieces of shits in the world, you know. And some people don't really care about like especially with YouTubers, they don't really care like, oh, what this person did, but like I have to care because I'm a content creator too, and it's just someone you looked up to, you find out, oh, they're falsely like giving people copyright claims and DMCAs and all this stuff, and trying to kill people's channels because they did something you don't like. They said something that, you know, the other creator didn't like, so they were like, you know what, I'm gonna just like copyright all your stuff, you know. Or you find out that, you know, they dox people and everything, and it kind of sucks. Like, I kind of hate just like learning stuff sometimes because it makes me like even more of a damn cynic. It really sucks. But yeah, it's just, man, do you just like cancel everything about that person? Do you just like remove them, or do you take, what I like to think of it is like you take the good parts and that's it, you know, like the old masters or whatever, George Washington, you respect them for their craft, but you hate them as a person. Like, fuck you as a person, but wow, you did some really cool stuff, you know, like, not to say George Washington, but some people might disagree with that statement, but you know, it's whatever. It's just like, oh my god, you just like, and it's a double-edged sword because, yes, the person did something stupid or they're a bad person, but they did all these cool things too, like all these achievements. And it's just, do you erase them from history completely? Because that's stupid too, because if anything, history teaches you what not to do, you know? It teaches you, oh, don't do this, and you'll be a good person. But there's just, you know, like, you just completely forget them, like, especially like with old masters. You know? What if it came out Shakespeare killed a whole bunch of people, you know, because they didn't say the words in the play right, you know? Did we just like completely remove Shakespeare from existence? Like Shakespeare never happens? It's the same with like Token or like Hugo Boss, Chanel, all these other stuff. Like Pepsi, Fanta, you know? Like what do we do? Like do we just completely forget that all this shit happens? I don't know. And there's always gonna be those like a Chick-fil-A. It's just you stop eating their stuff, or even like it goes like, oh, they kill a whole bunch of animals, but you know, I don't know. It's so annoying. I guess it's like, I guess it has to hit you on a personal level. I say like, yeah, say fuck them because they suck, but like, you should still, like, I think of it like, yeah, I hate this person, but I'm still gonna like read their literature because they still know a lot of stuff, you know? So if anything, it's more of like you pretend to be their friends or whatever. And it's not like to say what this is not applying to me, okay? This is just applying to like material. I don't do this to people, okay? You just take what you can from them, and then that's about it. You know, like you learn from them, and that's about it. Like old masters, they still know figure drawing. They still know all of this stuff. You know? You can't just like completely erase them from history. I don't know. It's such a tough position to be in. It sucks. I don't know. I have so many teachers where it's like, well, I have some professors where they're like, yeah, just completely remove them, you know, completely remove. And what sucks is like it'll be, this is the thing that sucks about people, because they'll be like, oh, totally drop this person, totally get rid of this person. Then the person like does something that they like, and it's like, oh my god, you're so amazing now. Everything you did before that I hated you, whatever. Now I love you. This is why don't look up to your heroes. Don't, and mind your business. That's like the point of the story. Mind your business and don't follow your heroes on social media. And don't read the news either. Just be a hermit. What the fuck? What are they doing up there? But that's about it. That's all I have to say about that. Now you've been getting off easy because I was sitting here talking about that because it's been on my mind all week. And now you have my full attention again. You have my full attention. Ah, I totally forgot about that. Ooh, that was a nice launch. You're supposed to press a button. What's this game everybody been playing. I see a lot of people been like going on this game called Risk of Rain or something. Seems like everyone's been going crazy about it. Oh man, if they did a virtual fighter, like they said virtual fighters, the new virtual fighter game's coming out, oh my god, you'd have a lot of people crying. Yeah, I never understood why people look up to people. I mean, I can understand, but it's just hate the idea of being disappointed, you know? That's the part that sucks. If they're not a disappointment, it's nice, but like if they are, it's like, you know, it hits you like, it hits your soul, you know? It hits your soul. Tekken, 大丈夫ですか? Tekken, 大丈夫ですか? 大丈夫じゃないよ。元気じゃない。うん、そうだよ。How do you connect, I wanted to say Tekken is an idiot and stupid. But I was going to say Tekken wa baka desu. But I forgot, well, Tekken baka, but I forgot how to combine, is that an idiot's like a noun, right? Or is that an adjective? One of those shits. But it'd be easier if I just said Tekken wa mendakusai kute baka yaru. It'd be easier to just say it that way. Well, I guess I don't have to say kute because I could say Tekken wa mendakusai kute muzakashi kute kimachi warui baka yaru desu. Baka dayo. Damn, I'm mad rude. Ooh. Oji-san! Itai! Oji-san! Warui! Oh, yeah, I say warui. Tekken wa warui desu ne. There's some things I like about Japanese, and there's some things I dislike about Japanese. The plurals is I. But if I say, ne, watashi no ashi wa itai desu. Doku de. God, I hate Japanese for that. You gotta be like, oh, my foot hurts. But you don't really say where your foot hurts, because you want someone to ask you, like, okay, exactly where it hurts. That's one thing annoying about Japanese. Another annoying thing about Japanese is the counting system. Let's be honest, the counting, it can just like go die. Like 5 cars that's about it. You know, like, not this futatsu. I can't even think of any other ones right now. And then let's get into like the whole give. There's give and receive. There's like, you could just say, oh, give, easy, bam, no problem. I give her this. She give me that. They give such and such this. But no, not in Japanese. There's a give that only you, like, there's only a receive that you have to use for yourself. So like, when you receive something, you gotta use a verb for you receiving. And then there's like 2 different gifts. So like, yeah, there's a give you can use, but that's like a give ageru. It's like saying like, okay, this person unintentionally gave this to me. So yeah, but if the person intentionally gave it to you, then you be like, Mora kurete kuru ageru more. See, I already forgot it. And then that's not even the worst part. Like, half of you people probably don't even understand what particles are. But like, the particle system for like those words, those verbs are like all over the place. Like, if you're receiving, you gotta use ni. But like, you gotta use ga. Wait, depending on which give you use, you gotta use ga. And I think that's moaru. Yeah, moaru, you gotta use ga, I think. Wait, no, I'm getting confused. Wait, no. Ageru. The receiver. No, wait. That's kureru. Kureru is if. Wait. Okay. San ni okashi ga. Fuck. This is hard. I can't even talk about all this stuff while playing Tekken. Caffeine's kicking in? Sure. Damn. You mean it's gonna get worse? There's too many verbs, man. Too many. And then, like, and you look in the G show, right? And that's good. You know, you need a G show. And a G show is this basically a dictionary, right? So you like say you want the word, any word, I don't care. It doesn't matter because I don't even know all the vocabulary like that. So, like, say you pick a word like fishing. Like, say you pick like the verb for fishing. Okay, that's good. That's good you picked a verb for fishing. But that fishing can be like an old version of the word, you know? That fishing can be like only for written words. That fishing verb can be like a really, really, really polite version. And then, you know, you can't just like write any word down. You can't just be like, oh, I'm fishing. Because if you say the wrong verb, they're gonna be like, why would you say this? This is like, you don't use this word anymore. You know how many times I'll write a word or an adjective or a noun and my sensei be like, oh, we don't use this word anymore. So you know what I do? If there's a katakana version of the word I'm looking for, I just use a katakana version. Because if I see 2 kanjis, I know that's like hella polite and it's like an old word. So I don't even bother with that. I don't even bother. There's a presento, that's what I'm going to use. Unless it's like, I know for omayage, I'll be like, alright, omayage. But like, I just say present because I ain't got time for all of that. But I do like, you know, you could say things like, oh, like you could say, you don't have to say like they were dogs and all that other stuff. That's pretty simple. Actually, no, it's not. Because like, you know, you could say, you got, well, I guess you'd be more like, totemo, とっても犬がいます。どこ？外。Be like that. Some shit like that. But it'd be like, you gotta be like, yeah, there was a lot of dogs. See, it's hard when you're like an English speaker because you want to do the English, but you can't. Not with Japanese. Not with Japanese. Especially with them verbs. It's like totally different. Totally different. Yeah. And the culture is like, oh my god. They can't come out right and tell you what they want. It'll be like, you can get somebody a present and they'd be like, oh no, it's okay. And you'd be like, yeah, take it. No, I don't want it. But they want it, but they have to be like, no, I don't want it. No, you sure? It's like, yo, can y'all just take the damn thing? And then you take it away and they're like, oh. And it's like, oh, I really did want it, but like, how am I supposed to? It's part of the culture. It's part of the culture. It's part of the culture. That shit's mad annoying though. As like an American, I mean like some Americans are like that, but I normally be like, listen, I don't like that. You can't say that in Japanese. You can't just run up to people and tell them go die either. I mean, you normally wouldn't tell people that. Just tell somebody shinde. They'd be like, ah. It's like you tell their whole goddamn family to die, you know? Like it's serious shit over there. Some serious stuff. You can't just joke. Well, I mean you can, but like with your friends. And just because someone's your coworker doesn't mean they're your friends. That's another annoying part. Like, yeah, we're cool and everything, but you still gotta use honorifics. Like, oh yeah, senpai, yeah. Oh, because I used to always wonder, like, some of my Japanese friends be like, yeah, I don't talk to any of my coworkers. Like, why? I used to be like, why? And then when I learned, I was like, oh. Yeah, I could see that being mad annoying. I kind of want to, I think I want to take up until like N2. I really would like to learn Keigo. I say I'd like to, and I'm like, it doesn't sound like that much fun, but you know, I feel like, you know, it'd be like, I could do translations on the side. I mean, I could probably get away with just knowing, like, up to 3. Like Keigo's like its own like beast. Like, oh my god, it's like learning the language over. Yeah, I think N2 is like maybe my goal. Right now I just need to pass N5 actually. Yeah, my goal right now is just to pass N5. And then maybe N4. I wish they allowed us to do it. You know, I pressed down. I'll pay for that. It's easier to just do that. Why am I here trying to do blonde? Oh my god. Blonde bombs. I could just jab. I wasn't even thinking about learning Korean, but I think like with Korean being so damn popular, Korean's like being really good at Tekken. I think I might learn it just so I can just watch those videos and have and steal all their damn tech. And it's easier because they don't have like kanji anymore. I'm kind of curious to know what Korean like version of kanji looks like. They made it like mad simple now. So it's not like yeah, so it's not like it's not like Japanese or like Chinese. I think Chinese is like the final boss. And like Kanto is like the secret extra boss. No, I don't. I kind of want to learn. I always did want to learn Mando, but Kanto is like, nah. I'm not learning Cantonese. That and I think most Americans use Mando. Yeah, and I think most people in China use Mando also. So, yeah, no point. Damn, I keep pressing the buttons. I think everyone should learn a language. Actually, no. Because then it's like, ha 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 ha, I understand, and you don't. Frick. Am I being punished? Cause I ain't do nothing.
To the town of our Frio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip.
Please die. Please die. Please die. Please.
Big iron on his heel.
Oh.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there's an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though you
do it again.
And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more.
That wasn't an invitation to actually do it, though. That wasn't an invitation. I think you slick, like delaying it and stuff, so I can't launch you. Cause oh man, if I get to launch you, that's it. If I get to launch you, that's it. If I get to launch.
Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't
yeah, I did.
Came here to take an outlaw
My
back
boyfriend
alive
told me
and
about
make
this
me
song. I
dead.
was like,
And he
this
said
song
it
is
didn't
like
matter, he was
dope.
after Texas Red.
After Texas Red.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had
made a slip.
21 would be the ranger with
The big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the
Now I can see like
windows,
why
everybody
like my parents like westerns and stuff. Like I always knew why they like it, but it's just that was their action movies back then.
There
Like
was
my
40
parents
feet
love
between them when they
westerns.
stopped to make their play.
I think, or it could be like an island thing, but like, oh my god, my parents love westerns. Oh my god, especially my dad love westerns.
And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip.
Doesn't they got a whole channel like dedicated for that stuff?
It was over in a moment
Whole
and the
channel.
folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with
The big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron. Big iron.
When he tried to match the ranger with
The big iron on his hip.
big iron on his hip.
Please. I'm only a green rank. Please be easy on me.
Final round. Fight.
Ah! Oh. Kimas? Ikinai. Ikinai. Yame. 怖いね。怖いね。怖いね。ごめん。ごめんごめんごめん。ごめんごめんごめんごめんごめん。ごめん。ごめん。Go man, go man. Go man. Oh no. Oh, no problem, Ian. It was just
Beata Maria,
it's just
you know I
apologizing
am
to
a
Agatha.
righteous man. Of my virtue I am
Just a man.
Beata Maria,
Maria.
you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Then tell
me,
Maria,
Maria.
why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still
Cowboy
scorch my
music.
soul.
Yeah, you know it.
I feel her,
I see ya.
the sun caught in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control.
Like fire. On fire.
This fire in my soul,
Yeah, you might as well just parry that move.
burning desire is turning me.
Oh I know all those songs.
It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It is the gypsy girl, the witch who set this flame. It's not my fault. If in God's plan, he made the devil so much
Stronger than a man.
Protect me, Maria. Don't let the siren cast her spell.
Yeah, don't let the caster siren cast her spell.
Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone.
I think that caffeine kicked in. Hellfire. Dark fire.
Now, Gypsy, it's your turn. Choose me or your pile.
Oh, this is from
Mine or you
North of Dame.
God have mercy
Hunchback.
on her.
Notre Dame, whatever it's called.
God have mercy on
And I picked the same outfit. Wait, every going to a smaller stage. Jesus, it's not working out for me right now.
Just to fight for, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this against the size of them. I never have step, cause I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with BS competition. Your name is special, so won't you suckle with the mission? I never walk the streets, niggas all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really could be. I just try my best to like go all out. Some might even say you're shorty black, you're bugging out.
Zulu Nation, mother's last creation, minds get flooded, ejaculation, right on the 2-inch tape, the abstract poet incognito, runs the cape, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally I curse to get my point across, so bust the force as I go in between, the grit in the dirt, listen to the mission, listen, missions I do work, as I crack the monotone, chilling up the gas, so get your own, smoking all of me, because they try to dupe me, or the but they can't do that. Original, you can't get your own, and that's pitiful. I know I be the man.
Maybe if I start crying, maybe she'll go a little bit easier on me. Kanashi, 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 Kanashi. Moto Kanashi. Or not. Take a knitting. Are you saying that knitting is an easy thing to do, Ian? Huh? Are you saying that knitting is a simple task that doesn't require hard work and hand dexterity? Because I feel like you are downplaying knitters, and I will have no one feel in my stream that they are inadequate enough. Everyone is equal, and the last thing I need is someone saying that knitting is not even like hard. It's easy. I'm gonna tell Obasan that you said that, and I don't think she's gonna be too happy about it. I don't think she's gonna be too happy about it. What? No, I didn't. I actually didn't mean it like that. I really didn't. I meant it more like, you seem to play like weird games, and I was like, I really thought like I could see you playing like Broken Sword or point and click game. I would think that I really think you would like Broken Sword. I wouldn't downplay you. I think you're good. You got more patience than me, because I probably would have uninstalled that game a long time ago. So, I respect you a lot. And point and click games aren't even hard as hell, because that requires like mad puzzle solving. That's because you're not playing like a game where like you gotta decide like point blank, should I sidestep or not? Doesn't mean point and click games are easy. So, there's one I want to play called I don't even know if you can hear me over it, because I know this is probably loud. It's not loud on my side, but there's a point and click game like called what's it, Grim Fandango, I think it is. Like that skeleton one. Everybody know, if you're listening, you probably know what I mean. For those who know, but that one's mad hard. Broken Sword's mad hard too. I've yet to even finish Broken Sword 3. Broken Sword 4. I didn't say play a simple game. I was like, no, I was like, no, I meant like, I just thought it would be cool if you played like Broken Sword. Mostly because I wanted to play Broken Sword, but I already have too many games on here, so I want to finish up that game. I want to see how it ends. I will probably play the entire series besides 3. I don't really like how 3 plays, but I also want to play Broken Sword myself because I love that game. Oh my god, I love Broken Sword too. There's like one character in it that just had me like dying. Why I like Broken Sword too is because it reminds me of like my childhood. Like during that time, I played a lot of like Windows 98 games that were like point and click, like Clue Finders. I was like deciding if I should play Clue Finders, but I think it'd be too much of a boring game. So with Carmen Sandiego coming out, I wanted to do Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, because that's another one I like. I kind of wanted to do I Must Scream and I Have No Mouth, but that one's too hard. That one got too many puzzles. I need to play that with a guide. I don't think it's gonna be that fun. I like mad point and click games I like. I probably am gonna go through like a point and click phase in the stream. I kind of was gonna play Tomb Raider today, but I'm actually gonna technically stop playing Tekken because I am gonna focus more on labbing, so I'm not gonna really be playing online as much for a while. And Agatha's always kicking my ass, and I have to record my matches, so I thought, why not stream it? Because today is like, I said like the month of April I would take time to start labbing and stuff. Sounds good, I'll watch it, or you can stream it yourself. Yeah, you can hug KO. You can stream it yourself and see how easy it is. You're gonna be like, Fu-chan, this isn't as easy as I thought it would be. This is actually really hard. I'm like, yeah, Ian, I wasn't trying to say it was a simple game. The game's mad hard. How you gonna know to like use that cloth on the guy? No, I am busy. No, you're not busy. I'm still like waiting on that guitar stream. Hug KO. No hugs! If anything, your hugs probably would kill me. Yeah, what happened to the guitar stream? I'm still waiting on that. You and your fancy guitar. Oh no. Don't owe me. That's the. I need to learn how to like practice tackle because that's one thing that always like screws me up. Alright, I don't need a. Oh. I mean, I understand how tackles work, and if I get tackled again, well, I'm gonna reverse. Actually, I'm curious to see, what about, like, SimCity games? Do you like SimCity games? Damn, I really want to play SimCity, but I hate that. I want to play the latest one that they had brought out. But I don't really like how small it is. But I like how, like, the gameplay is. Yeah, I like builder games too. I like games like Civilization. I don't have people weird enough to like sit down and play a game or civ with me. It's like games like Civilization, Monopoly, anything that requires you to sit down, Tekken. Any game that requires you to sit down and play for like long periods of time and it's like a competition. I always, besides Tekken of course, I always win because everyone gives up. Everyone always gives up. It'd be cool to like do a stream with Civ. Well, it wouldn't be that cool because I would hate it if people were watching me and try to gank me. But I know most of the people I know are trustworthy, so I know they wouldn't do that to me. But I like builder games. I haven't played Civ in a while. I do like playing it though. Maybe I'll just play one with the PC, the computer. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh no! What time is it? Whoa. Alright. At 5:30 I want to go get something to eat. My throat is getting parched too, so. Yeah, I'll probably eat something and maybe I'll come back. I want, if I can stream Sekiro, I'll probably come back in like 30 minutes. I want to eat, drink some water or mizu. And, I kind of want to stream it. It looks like fun. You really like those those like sim games, Ian. I've never actually known anyone to play those Euro, like the truck ones or the train ones and stuff like that. That's why I'm happy you stream it, because I can like watch it without having to like play myself. When you're getting a wheel, huh? You're not a real trucker if you don't have like a wheel and a horn. And a horn and a pedal. I remember I went on this like YouTube niche, like it was this niche part of YouTube that had like these Japanese truckers, and they were showing you how they cook in their cars, and like they live in it and everything. Can you change the horn? Maybe is there a Japanese one? It'd be kind of cool to see, like, have like an idea of go through the, like, see the train from like that, like, cause well, you know, most of our trains are like underground, so the most we see are like other trains, which is kind of cool. In the future, I want to do some animations where that involves like NYC's types of trains. But I will say I'm actually proud of my performance today. I think I've improved a lot. Japanese snow trains? No, I have not. I can imagine they're huge. I forgot, I was learning about this one town that snows like a lot. Like, oh my god. I forgot where it was, but it snows like crazy. I think the... Oh, really? Okay, I will. I know for a fact when I go to Japan, the first thing I'm buying is a hitan. Hitan? The thing I'm wearing right now. Like, because me and Anthony always fighting over this damn thing. It's so warm. Like, it really is mad warm. But I want a longer one. Oh my god. I love this thing. I love this thing. Like, oh my god. This thing keeps me so warm. And I don't care that I look like a weeb or whatever. This thing keeps me mad warm. And it's like made with cotton or whatever. I was telling my sensei about it too, and she's like, oh yeah, that's like the college student, the poor college student, like jacket that all the poor college students have on because they don't really have heat, so it makes me feel a lot more cooler. But man, these things are warm. I was gonna buy one, but they're mad expensive on eBay, so I'm like, if it's expensive here, I mean, it's probably less expensive if I buy it in Japan. They're gonna be like, eh? Naze? I'll be like, listen, like, I need one. Like, don't question me. I need to buy one. Really? That makes sense. I want to try, damn, what do you call those tables? With the heated blanket or whatever? I forgot what you call those. But I would like to try, I would just like to try it out once. I know a Ryokan probably wouldn't have it, maybe. But, it'd be nice to, like, just to, like, feel... Kotatsu, yeah. It'd just be, to feel one of my weeb fantasies is to, be under a kotatsu, eating oranges. And eating shabu shabu. Oh, that seems so comfy. Oh, I want to cry now. That seems so comfy, like being under a kotatsu and having shabu shabu. And oh man, why you gotta think of that? Oh, Nina, you didn't move far enough. To whatever. If I'm 120, then you're like 500. I didn't even get to go. I have never even been to Japan. I've never even been to Japan. I've never even been to Japan. I'd like to go though. I don't want, like, I honestly, like, if I do go to Japan, I'm just going to Japan. I'm not going to Japan for like Evo. Like, if I do go to Evo, I have to at least be there, like, I'd rather be at maybe before Evo Japan. Like, I wouldn't mind being there like a week, shit, even 2 weeks before Evo Japan. But like, I don't want my first time to be like going for Evo Japan, because I'd be so annoyed because I wouldn't have time. I'd be so focused on trying to just do my best at Evo Japan that I wouldn't get time to spend it in Japan. Well, if I go to Japan, I want to be doing something like every second. Like, I want to go to 7-Elevens. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, you know? I want to go to the museums. And, like, tournament pressure and all that stuff. And then be like, oh, man, I don't want to be in this stuffy-ass convention when I could be outside enjoying it, you know? Even though it'd probably be hella cold. But, oh, man. Oh, I would like to have unagi don, like real unagi don. Not to say we don't have real unagi don here. It's just like, I think the unagi we use in America is American unagi, and I think the unagi in Japan is different, isn't it? Like, the unagi in Japan is like mad different from like yeah, I think like a lot of unagi now, since it's like really become endangered, is being imported into Japan because y'all can't stop eating it. So I know, like, I think it's like two different tastes, but whatever. I just want to have it. I know it's expensive, but I don't care. I already spent too much money on unagi here. I should learn how to cook it myself. H Mart actually has it where you can buy like the unagi pre-made and everything. All I gotta do is make the rice like some gaijin. I mean, it's nice like living in a city like New York. I mean, I guess California it's better, but it's nice to at least like not live in like, you know, maybe like the Midwest or somewhere, because we get like a lot of Japanese people here, so we do have like some like of the culture here and everything. Like, we have conveyor belt sushi and all that stuff, but it's just, it'd be nice to just like go there, and it probably won't be like, oh, it's whatever, but it's just like, you know, kind of cute. One day. I was thinking maybe I'd live stream it, but I'm not sure. I don't really feel that comfy about like live streaming like that. Maybe like how Eris does it, like from the hotel room, just trying a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah. Oh, Ian, we actually have a Daiso in New York. We actually have a Daiso in New York now. So I'll probably will be there, no in Japan, but I've been saving up my money so I can go to the Daiso. Cause we have one. Oh my god. I thought I told you. Guess I didn't. But yeah, we have one in New York now. Man, I was surprised when I saw that news. I told Aggie. Yeah. Y'all don't have one, do you? America's so great. We got Daiso. Oh my god. I love tchotchke stores. I just like, oh my god, I love tchotchkes. I love Flying Tiger. I love Flying Tiger. We have that here too. It's a British store, but they said it's not. I'm not sure a lot of people know about that store, but I like tchotchke stores, like stores that just sell a bunch of like random cheap stuff that are like cool and stuff. Do it again. Yeah. You don't know Flying Tiger? I think it's called Flying Tiger. Yeah, I love like 99-cent stores, like pound stores, even though it's not like 99 cents, but yeah. Ow! That's not nice. Come over here and let me love you. I steady. Let me see. I think it's called Flying Tiger. Yeah. You never been here, Ian? I love that store. They got so much like rando stuff for such cheap. It's like mad cheap. I was wondering if I should do an Easter stream, like I wasn't sure. Really? They say it's from Britain. I think it could be Swedish. Y'all drink the same bath water as me. Yeah, it's started in, I guess it's in Denmark, the UK and stuff. As a Flying Tiger? Oh, wow. It feels nice having something that Europe doesn't have. Well, I mean, you guys have Flying Tiger, but you don't have Daiso. You laughed at us when we got our independence, but you aren't laughing now. I'm not gonna lie, this whole time for like, I think like, until like, I think last year, I thought Iron Maiden was a American band. Like, I was like, wait, they're British? Didn't even know that. This whole time I thought Iron Maiden was an American band. That's to tell you I don't care about, like, I don't care about all that other stuff. I was like, wait, they're not American? So it's like, they had a British flag. I'm like, wait, why do they have a British flag? And it makes the Churchill speech makes more sense now. What time is it? Alright, I'll play 2 more and then I'm gonna skip that. So that's like, that was an eye-opener for me. You're not in Japan now. Don't make me sad. I wish I could go to Japan. I like to go during... I was about to say I would like to go for each season, but I think I might just go for like the spring, because everyone's like, don't go for summer, don't go for summer. But I do want to go, I want to spend like New Year's in Japan one year. I know my parents will hate that, but I would like to. One, because I want to go to the Ryokan. Like, yeah, I want to like go to the Ryokan. I also want to eat ozeni. Like, I guess you... Is ozeni like something somebody makes for you? Can you just buy it? I guess you could just buy it. I just make it myself. Well, I need to put red bean and like mochi, but like everybody makes their own ozeni or whatever. Yeah, they always tell. Yeah, people are like, go during spring. If you go during summer, you are just like asking for a bad time. And it's crazy because they like New York, what summers are bad, and they say it's worse. It's like worse. So, and Japan don't have no AC, so I could just imagine how bad it is. Like New York, we usually have AC, but like in Japan, be lucky if you have like a fan. So in one room, so that doesn't sound kawaii. Oh wow. I already don't like the summer. I sweat too much. It's one thing I hate about like summer is just you dress all nice, you got perfume, and but I don't wear makeup, so that won't really affect me. But it just sucks when you go outside and you're like sweating, and by the time you get to the place you were going, you're like covered in sweat, and your hair is like a mess and everything because it's so friggin' hot. Like, I feel like people spend more time inside during the summertime than the winter. Cause like, I feel it's more deadly to be outside in the winter and in the summertime than it is the winter time. Ugh. I do like drinking wet wipes I never like thought of using those, but that makes sense. You could always make them yourself. Now I think about it, you could put like get a Ziploc bag and have like Bounty. Really? Have a just wet them and put them in the Ziploc bag. Instant. See? Wet wipes. Usually what I'll do is if there's a park nearby, I'll just like I'll go to the fountain and just like I'll just like, you know, get some water. I'll put some water, like I'll just like rub water all over my body, like like on my neck and face and everything, and that usually helps your body cool down. So that's what I normally do. I normally have like a bottle of water with me, so that's what I do. I take like some water and just like rub it on my face and all the exposed areas, so that way my body can cool down faster, and that usually works. Or I just don't go outside. Or I just don't go outside. That's an option too. I just don't go outside. It's hard to have fun, and it's hard to have fun. I mean, it's not that hard, but when it's like blazing hot, oh my god. But when it's like cold, it's like pretty bad too. But I feel like it's easier now that I have a good like jacket. I feel like it's worse in the summer. I'll play one more. I think the best investment that I've made in the last 2 years was getting a bomber jacket, and I only spent like $40 for it, and it's American made, so I feel like really proud, and I feel like a lot of nationalism from that. So, you know, I'm all about that, like, oh yeah, American brands and whatever. But anyways, it's a really good jacket. It's like covers the wind and the water. Like, it's a really good element jacket. Like, if you're on a budget for a jacket, I recommend getting like a bomber jacket. I've had one, and it's a pretty damn good jacket. Like, you gotta buy like a good one, like a real one, not like a name brand version. And I wouldn't recommend buying like a female version, because the female versions are like usually like hella thin. They're more for looks, not really like for keeping you warm. The only thing is you do look really big, but I kind of like that big look, so it normally doesn't bother me. Yeah, I expected that. I was like, yeah, I could imagine there being an AC, but it's only in the living room. Yeah, it was for one Sakura Mitsuri. I wore a yukata, and man, it was friggin' hot. One of the ladies was like, "It's too hot to wear that." I was like, I wanted to wear it. I always wanted to wear one, so I'm like, I don't care. Nothing was gonna stop me from wearing that damn yukata. I still have it. I haven't been able to go. I haven't went to any because I've been busy. But yeah, I could imagine houses are expensive. It's the same. It's the same here in New York, and I guess most metropolitan city, I guess. What? Wow. I'm being disrespected on my own stream. It's not bad enough I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm being called a weeb too. Oops. Yeah. Oops. Alright, one more. Uno mas. Last one for show. Can't believe I'm being called a weeb. I don't do weeb things. I am not a weeb. I'm hella normal, like it's like oh you're learning Japanese, weeb. Jeez, I can't even like just learn the language because I want to learn the language. I gotta be a weeb. All right, yeah, this will be the final one. If anything, Agatha will make it very quick for you, so it's alright. Your block, your walk is so good that you just don't get hit. God damn it! Jeez, I'm eating a whole combo after if I did something like that. Fuck! I'm eating a whole combo and then some. Alright, GG's. I think I've got enough footage and enough ass whoopings for the day. Yeah, I probably won't be really playing Tekken. You won't be really seeing many Tekken streams from me because I'm gonna be practicing, like labbing and stuff. So you won't really be seeing much of those, like me fighting and player match. But maybe I'll do some streams of me like breaking pearls. I don't know if people want to see that, but ranked time? No, I'm not playing ranked. Alright. I don't even know how many people are here. 5. Is there anybody on? Oh, I'll go host this chick because she hosted me last time. Oh, and she's not even on. Damn, is anybody on? Damn, I wish they give you people you could just rip. Is she on or not? No, she's not. Dang, somebody give me somebody to host. I don't know. Frick. Y'all know anybody? Bye. that's like the annoying part of like like rating someone. I don't want to rate someone too big either. Like, I guess I'll just like rate this guy. Damn, this is when y'all supposed to be streaming, so I could just like send people over to you peoples, so y'all can go harass somebody else. How you do this again? No, I think it's new soda. Wait, how you do hosting again? Shit, I'm such a dumbass. Wait, stop talking about yourself like that, Frog, on stream. You're gonna give people the wrong idea. Wait, what? How do you do this? Yeah, let's raid, whatever. Alright, Johnny. Bye bye. Adios. Go harass this person. Well, don't harass them. I didn't say that. Go be nice, alright? Bye.